I'll borrow your gun real quick. Actually, you don't have to take it off. I'll just,
oh
yeah. So what we're talking about for holdovers is this is zeroed at a specific point. What did you zero at?
50.
All right, so, oh, don't cover him. Actually, it's fine. It's fine. You guys can go ahead. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we're already halfway. All right. Anyway, so, yeah, so you're zeroed at 50. So at 50, the projectile and the zero is going to align. That's where he's going to impact. The bullet's going to rise again, and it's going to impact again, probably at 200-ish.
Yeah.
So at closer distances, is he going to hit exactly where that dot is?
No.
At further distances, is he going to hit exactly where that dot is except for 200? No.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to learn is the in-betweens. All right. So your 0 point is good for the distance you zero at. You have to know where to hold the dot or hold the reticle at the distances closer and the distances further. All right. Now you can dial for elevation, but at like a close distance engagement, you're not going to dial for elevation. You're just going to either raise or lower the dot depending on what your zero is, and we're going to learn that on this next drill. All right. So this next drill is called a walk back drill. We generally do this every time for our level 1 courses, just to kind of explain, first off, what height over bore is, and secondly, what your holdovers are at the different distances. So we just shot 30, so everybody knows what their holdover is at 30, right? Did everybody look at, as far as like elevation wise, where they were at 30 yards? All right, so that is your holdover at 30. So where's a good one? If I'm shooting down here at 30 yards, if I need to hit here, which time you're putting the dot? Right? So if I put it here, I put the dot right here. All right, and that's kind of what we're talking about as far as holdovers go. All right. At close distance, mind if you just put your muzzle directly on the A here? So if you were to shoot this guy point blank right here, and he is putting the dot perfectly in line with the A, is he gonna hit the A or is he gonna hit below it? All right, so this is called the mechanical offset or height over bore. So your bore is their barrel, and the height above it to the center of your optic is the height over bore or your mechanical offset. All right, this comes into play at close distance, really for like low percentage shots. So like, let's say, this is a really big hypothetical, but let's say everybody wants to take that $1 million hostage shot, right? You have to know what your holdover is at that distance. Especially if you're running a riser, if you're running something that raises that height over bore, you increase that distance, all right? So it's really important that you know your holdovers at the closer distances if you're running a riser or some sort of raised optic, a carry handle, something along those lines. The further back you get, they're gonna kind of come together, and at a certain point they're going to pass each other. All right, and that's kind of what we're going to experiment with and learn today, all right, on this drill. And then we're going to go to other drills after this, but it's important that we know what our holdovers are. All right, because if you, let's say this is a hostage right here and you're shooting the guy behind him, you shot the hostage. Even though you're aiming here, you hit here. All right? So it's important to know what your holdovers are. All right, so ones, we're gonna get in line right at 3 yards.
I think your target moved. The 3 moved over.
Right. Ones, do you remember what target number you are? Yes. Okay, go ahead and stand behind your target number. Go ahead and check your left and right, make sure you're in line. You guys step forward to the floor. So this is very close for a rifle shot, right? What we're trying to achieve is not, what I want you guys to do is put your reticle directly on the tip of the A, all right? And then I want you to break 5 perfect shots, all right? You guys will hit low. What we're trying to figure out here at this distance is what that holdover is, all right? So I don't want you guys to hold higher and get the hits on the A. That's not what we're trying to achieve here. All right, we're trying to figure out what our holdover is at 3 yards. All right, Aros, are you ready? Aros? All right, the line is ready. Go ahead and swim out of the sling if you need to. Hit that bolt release, watch that round go into the chamber. You're in battery. Go ahead and close that dust cover. Alright, is the line ready? Alright, the line is ready. We are going hot. Go ahead and commence firing. Slow fire, 5 perfect shots. Tip of the A. Alright, if everybody's finished firing, place your guns on safe. Everybody here is running a 2-point sling. Alright, go ahead and let it hang. 2s, go ahead and fill in. 1 step back. All right, 2s. Go ahead and check your left and right. Make sure you're in line. All right, you're going hot. Your bolt should be locked to the rear. Go ahead and insert that magazine. Roll the gun over. Press the bolt release. Watch that round go into the chamber. Check the battery. Hit that forward assist. Alright, is the line ready? Alright, when the shooter's ready, fire 5 rounds. Remember, you're aiming for the tip of the A. 5 perfect shots. On you guys. Alright, you guys completed your round. It's not safe. Is everybody here running a 2-point sling? Alright, if you're running a 2-point sling, go ahead and let it hang. There was a guy running a 1-point sling. Where's he at?
I think everyone has a 2-point over here.
Okay. Alright.
I transitioned.
Okay. The only reason I ask is the 1-point sling, the gun flops around a lot, and if it's loaded, we don't want that. Alright. Alright, the line is safe. I want everybody to step up to the line here. And then, can I borrow you real quick? Just go ahead and swim out of your sling. And then I want you to put your muzzle directly on these holes. Okay. So at this distance, it's almost exactly what your HUD would does anybody find something like completely different? Like it's going something weird. All right, so Sharpie, go ahead and circle these rounds put a dash. Or if you guys want, you can borrow my Sharpie.
That's everybody. I left mine over there.
I mean, yeah, it was not on the gear list. You guys are not involved with that.
I gotta remember to bring my Sharpie. Oh, thank you.
Writing
Yep, 5 yards next to it. Circle and 5 yards next to it.
Oh.
5 yards next to it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Just the whole thing. So
you're
I'm
gonna
take a
take-
picture of this.
Okay. I was gonna do the other marking method.
I know, I was like,
About 3 fingers. 3 fingers to the top.
steady hands.
I wasn't counting.
I was like,
Was that 3 or 5 yards?
That was 3, right?
what's that?
Was that 3 or 5? Oh, 3. You good?
Yeah. So. Stop there. Right. Give or take. Something like that.
Thank you.
All right, I'm standing at the 5-yard line now. Everybody can get online with me. All right, and then 2s, go ahead and step offline. 1, stay online. All right, we are doing the same thing at 5 yards, 7, 10, and 15. All right?
Oh.
You do not have to fire 5. If you want to fire 3 to save rounds, you can. But, you know, if you pull around, definitely make it up. All right?
3-round group. 3-round group.
All right, when you guys are ready, everybody should be loaded. The line is hot.
Line is hot.
Line is hot.
Line is hot.
All right, ones. Again, we are aiming for the tip of the A. Tip of the A. Go to take 3 to 5 shots. All right, after you're done, you see a drastic change. 2s, go ahead and step forward. 1 step on. All right, check your left foot, make sure you're on line. 2s, same thing. 3 to 5 shots. Tip of the A. We're looking for a shift. All right. When you guys are ready, go ahead and commence fire. All right, did anybody see a drastic shift? Nope, it could just be a little bit lower than the first one. All right, all right. All right, go ahead and line up on me, that's 7 now. And then same thing, 1s are going first. Check your left and right, make sure you're on line. All right, the line is good. 3 to 5 rounds, same thing, tip of the A. We're getting further away, so make sure you're firing nice. And same thing, tip of the A, step up. All right, check your left and right. Do your arm line. Reload, reload. Line ready? All right, same thing. 3 to 5 shots. Completed. I want everybody to step forward. We're just going to check our targets real quick before we do the 15. All right. Iron sit. So you're running irons. Everybody can pop their ears real quick. All right, so this guy's running flip-up irons. They're pretty low to the bore, all right? So he had very minimal shift, and then as he's walking back, we're watching those rounds climb, and eventually they're gonna meet. What distance did you zero at?
I haven't taken it.
Okay, so 30 yards is the first time, or?
That's the farthest I've shot.
Okay, that's pretty good then. So where were you? You're hitting up here at 30?
Yeah.
So I would say you probably have about a 50-yard zero. So
That's sort of windage.
All right, so does anybody see anything going left or right? You guys are, that's probably you pulling those shots because we checked our windage earlier, all right? You should really see just a vertical string, all right? So you're going low. At 50? Okay, so you should be rising. You think you're anticipating those shots a little bit? Okay. Try to just breathe, relax. We want to get good data. Good. All right. So the reason why I wanted to pull you guys up is at 15, we will start seeing almost, even with the 30 yards. So I wanted you guys to see these before we go all the way back to 15. All right?
Okay.
All right, let's go back to 15.
I grab my mags off the table.
All right, one's going on here. All right, one, left and right. All right, so you haven't hit that bolt release. Go ahead and hit that bolt release. Drop that round. All right, line ready. Do this for 3 iterations. Stand by. You need to fire one more?
Oh, I didn't do.
Preparation, stand by.